Unit 11 Noise in the Environment. Assalamu alaikum. In Unit 11, we are going to look at the problem of noise pollution in the environment. Let me start our discussion with a personal question. Which noises in the environment annoy you?
Sir, I hate the noise of electricity generator in our neighbor's house, and the noise of lawnmower also drives me crazy.
Sir, I hate the unnecessary honking of the drivers on the road. I equally detest the electric guitar when it is played very loud in the concerts. It always gives me a headache. I wonder why they call it a musical instrument.
I hope you find acoustic guitar mellower and pleasing to ears.
Yes, listening to acoustic guitar is altogether a different experience.
And what do you do to protect yourself from the noise?
Nothing. If I request my neighbors, they might be enraged.
Did you ever try earplugs?
No, I never did, but it sounds like a great idea.
Right. Now let's begin the lesson. Have you read the text already?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir,
we have.
Great. So, what is noise pollution?
Sir, noise pollution is defined as any form of noise that disrupts the normal functioning of life.
That's right. But what do you mean by noise that disrupts the normal functioning of life? Can you give any example?
Sir, if someone turns up the volume of TV when you're trying to sleep, it'll surely disturb your sleep, which is a normal function of life.
And how does noise pollution affect us?
Sir, it adds to our discomfort and stress. It badly affects our mental and physical health.
Correct. And the situation in the big cities is touching dangerous limits. According to the Punjab Environment Protection Agency, the level of noise in Lahore has reached 91 decibels, whereas a maximum of 75 decibels is considered the safe mark. So the lives of so many people are already at great risk.
Sir, what is a decibel?
It's a unit to measure loudness of sound. It ranges from 0 for the average least perceptible sound to 130 for the average pain level.
Sir, what are the major causes of noise pollution?
Well, the main culprits are road traffic, construction work, careless use of electrical appliances, and unwarranted use of loudspeakers. Let's look at them one by one. How does traffic add to the noise pollution?
Sir, various modes of travel such as vehicles, trains, aeroplanes, ships, etc. are probably the biggest source of noise pollution. Large, overpopulated cities are swarming with vehicles of all sorts. Unnecessary honking of drivers adds to the discomfort of all and may even lead to road rage.
And the railway stations and airports that once were outside the cities are now surrounded by endless residential colonies due to the blind expansion of the cities. It has exposed a great number of residents to permanent and inescapable source of noise pollution. All right, now tell me how construction sites produce noise pollution.
Sir, construction work in big cities is increasing at unprecedented rate. The transport, heavy machinery, and the equipment used for construction purposes produces noise to the discomfort of the people in the neighborhood. The equipment used for drilling, crushing, mixing, cutting can be extremely annoying. It not only disturbs the people in the vicinity, but also affects the construction workers themselves.
Well, what was next on the list?
Sir, careless use of electrical appliances.
Yes, modern gadgets and electrical appliances also contribute to the noise pollution. Think of all those woofers, DVD players, TVs, mobile phones, vacuum cleaners, lawn mowers, electric generators, grinders, blenders, juicers, room coolers, doorbells, water pumps. There is an unending list of gadgets that claim to bring convenience and yet also make our lives inconvenient. Some people simply play their music systems too loud. Others never switch off or put their phones on silent mode, even in offices, schools, or even hospitals. Sometimes TV is on while no one is watching it. Modern technology has therefore made our lives more stressful without our being aware of it.
Sir, how can we reduce the level of noise in our environment?
Well, some noises are simply unavoidable, but others can be reduced by developing a sense of civic responsibility among ourselves. Very often, we complain about the noises that others make, but we don't seem to pay heed to how much noise and trouble we produce for others. It is mutual care and consideration that can greatly reduce noise pollution.
Sir, what are the health hazards of noise pollution?
Well, it affects the human health in many ways. It can cause aggression, hypertension, stress, hearing loss, restlessness, depression, and insomnia.
Sir, what is insomnia?
It means prolonged inability to get enough sleep. Lack of proper sleep can further lead to anxiety, irritability, and emotional stress. It can badly affect your studies without your being in the know.
Now I understand why impatience, aggression, violence, and road rage is very common in our society, and why I feel agitated sometimes.
You are right. If noise pollution does not cause these social ills, at least it aggravates it.
Sir, if noise pollution is so harmful, what can we do to reduce it?
We need a combined effort at various levels. At government level, proper legislation is required to keep the noise level at recommended rate.
And sir, what is the recommended noise level?
According to the Punjab Environment Protection Agency, the noise level in residential area should not exceed 55 decibels, whereas the maximum noise level in the commercial zones should be 75 decibels. Well, the government should ensure smooth traffic flow, block noise emitting or unfit vehicles from the road, use noise barriers wherever necessary, and expedite construction work to reduce noise pollution. Government should also check unnecessary use of loudspeakers and megaphones.
So it's all government's job then?
Not at all. As I said earlier, we need a coordinated effort. Housing societies and community workers should come forward to frame and enforce rules in their own communities and residential areas. NGOs should step up to increase awareness and civic responsibility among the masses. Offices, academic institutions, libraries, and hospitals should restrict the use of mobile phones to reduce noise pollution and create quiet and peaceful environment for all. We should, as individuals, perform our civic responsibilities and avoid unnecessary noise that we produce.
Oh, I had never thought how harmful noise pollution could be. I promise to be more careful in future and manage the amount of noise I produce.
We should all make that promise. Well, that brings us to the end. Thank you.